Wow. That was something else. 6-0 against Sevilla, who I believe had the best defense in La Liga last season. That is incredible. By the way, quickly before I start this video, yes, I do sound a bit sick. I'm pretty sure me and Ellen have COVID right now. What else can I say? I've been coughing like mad for the last few days. So has she. So apologies if no videos come out over the next few days. I'm trying my best. I'm struggling a little bit today. My voice is definitely a little bit sore. But guys, how can I not make a review after that game? I'm just trying to think of a better preseason as well. Honestly, this preseason couldn't have gone better. There were reports that we played against Brentford midweek and lost. We played our second team and lots of reserve players and lost that game. There were pictures of a lot of the first team players watching the game from the sidelines. So not quite as perfect as maybe people think, but that game was played behind closed doors. There's no official result out there, but it's just worth noting we did actually lose to Brentford. I think it was about 4 or 5 days ago behind closed doors. But today against Sevilla, we learned a lot of things, confirmed a lot of things, and we're going to get straight into it. So I've got 5 things I want to talk about. The first thing is Zinchenko. This guy, wow, what a technician. I saw an interview. Kyle Walker was talking to the Man City media team, and they said to him, who are the 3 best players at the club, best technical players? And he took a few moments and he paused. He said, it's not the players you're thinking I'm going to say. No De Bruyne, nothing like that. Zinchenko was one of the first players he mentioned. I think he said Bernardo Silva and Mahrez were the other 2, but Zinchenko was in his top 3. All the 2-touch challenges, the foot tennis, the little games they play, he is always one of the very best players. And you can see when he's on the ball, he is a technician. Very, very good player. So what have I learnt? What have we learnt today? Zinchenko should start. And do you know what? The way he plays, the way Arteta had him playing today, I think is the right way to do it. He starts at left back, yes, ahead of Tierney. Right now, I mean, how can you put Tierney in? He's so injury prone. Zinchenko is, at this point in time, the better option, if you ask me. But play him at left back, but he doesn't play there. He sits at left back and he'll receive the ball there. But when we don't necessarily need Zinchenko at left back, he is tucking into central midfield and he's allowing our back 3 then, which would be Gabriel, Saliba and Ben White or Tomiyasu, whoever plays at right back, to then tuck inside to make it a 3 at the back. And you can go either way. You can go onto the other side. The way Arteta set up today, Zinchenko played as a centre mid effectively, with 3 at the back being our main formation out of possession and also when we were in their attacking third. It was incredible. Zinchenko is going to be a fantastic asset to us. And of course, when Tierney's fit, they're both going to be fighting for that position. But for me, I see Tierney and Zinchenko in completely different positions. You've got Tierney, who's probably better defensively, but also much more direct down the wing. He wants to sit at left wing sometimes when we've got the ball, okay? Zinchenko likes to do a little bit more of a, I don't know, a bit more of a neutral, central positional play. That's where he likes to go. He likes to tuck inside, and I think that's what Arteta is looking for. It's worth remembering that Arteta did not sign Tierney, and maybe he's not in his plans anymore. Maybe he thinks he's too injury prone. I don't know, but it feels like we haven't seen Tierney in like 5 seasons. So that's the first thing I wanted to talk about. Ben White. Wow, what a performance from him as well. This is the second thing that we've learned today, and that is Ben White can comfortably start at right back. He could do that Tomiyasu role, and it seems that Tomiyasu is coming back to fitness, so I don't know who's going to start there at the beginning of the season, but I think the lineup we saw today, which had Ben White at right back, is what we're going to see against Crystal Palace on the opening day of the season. And by the way, what is it with Arsenal being the opening game of the season every year lately? I mean, what is going on? It feels like the last 3 or 4 seasons, it's always Arsenal kicking off the season. They're setting us up. You know we're going to lose that game now. Basically, I think Ben White is probably our best option. I really like Tomiyasu, but Ben White showed something different today, and that he's very comfortable at playing in that right back role, and then when Zinchenko moves up or as a unit we shift the ball over to the left side, whatever, he just tucks in as well. It's such a great fluid system we've got building there. So that's why I wanted to mention these 2 points first. Zinchenko and Ben White. It could be the way we go forward. And I thought Ben White was fantastic today. What a game from him. Okay, point number 3. We're going to go ahead and talk about Jesus again. He got a hat-trick today, his first game as an Arsenal player at the Emirates, his home debut, and he scored a hat-trick. And each goal was a bit of everything. Just unreal poacher. There's an Ian Wright about him. There's an Alexis Sanchez about him. There is so much about him. I don't know. I can't pin it down to one thing. He is an electric player. And I've got to say, after years of watching Lacazette play that number 9 role, and Aubameyang tried it every now and again, but let's face it, he was more of a winger, inverted winger. There's no comparison, okay? It's like having average meals for a few years. Yeah, I enjoy this hot meal every night. It's fine. To then going to a 5-star restaurant and being given something made by Gordon Ramsay and you're like, oh my God, this is so much better. This is what we've been missing out on. It's a bit more pricey, but it's well worth it. The difference that Jesus offers us up front, it's night and day. His second goal, Lacazette wouldn't have been there. His third goal, Lacazette probably wouldn't have been there. Just night and day difference. And for 45 million, that has to be the third point. It is a bargain. In today's market, a player of this quality, and of course, we've only seen a couple of games pre-season against, some clubs that maybe haven't played so much. I should say Sevilla, I think this is their second game of pre-season, so a little bit rusty. But from what we've seen so far, absolute bargain. On to point number 4 now, and this is, I think, a very overlooked thing. We've learnt so far this pre-season that we have improved just as much off the ball as we have on the ball. Just watch Saka's second goal. He scores his penalty, but his second goal, it's a mistake from the keeper, but just watch why. Watch how it happens. The pressing. Off the ball, we're a different animal this season so far. And I thought we were improving a lot last season. For sure we were. Going back to the Emery days and late Wenger days, and when we had Ljungberg, you could see the team wasn't well oiled. They weren't a machine. What do you see when you watch City play, Liverpool play, Bayern play, Madrid? These top level European sides. They're so well organised, and Arsenal just haven't had that. We've always looked a bit like a headless chicken. We score a lot of goals on a good day, but we always concede goals. We always make mistakes defensively, but my God, I don't know what it is this season. Is it Saliba in defence that's organising them? I don't really think he's that vocal. I think Gabriel is more vocal than him. So if it's not the improvement of having Saliba in defence, is it Ødegaard now being captain that's really helped? Is it shifting on dead wood that, like, Aubameyang being captain clearly wasn't working? There's just something different. I don't know what it is. Off the ball, I was more impressed off the ball than on the ball today. And that says a lot because we scored 6 goals, okay, against a very decent side. So, yeah, off the ball, top marks from me. Arteta and the staff, the coaching team, whatever they're doing, just keep doing it, because you can't win the league by just being good on the ball. You need to be good off the ball as well, and we look very good off the ball. Point number 5 now, Thomas Partey. I don't really want to bring this up, but it's come up a lot on social, and I've had a lot of people asking me to talk about the situation. So let me just go ahead and say this right off the bat. I'm not going to talk about allegations. We leave that to the police, okay? But a lot of things have come out over the last few days. A certain person on Twitter posting evidence and things like that. And you can do your own research, but I've got to say, it felt uncomfortable today. You could tell when, when Partey got the ball, people were, I don't know, that they didn't know how to react. It's quite obviously affecting the club now. There is a lot of rival fans and other fans just talking about this. And it is a worry for me, because for me, one of the best things about this club, I'm definitely not hiding boxes behind there, by the way. The best thing, in terms of reputation-wise, that I love about Arsenal is that we're a classy club, man. We are, and I don't care what anyone says. We do a lot of classy things, okay? Arsenal are not your typical football club. We do a lot of things off the pitch that I don't think a lot of other clubs do. And this is tarnishing the reputation a little bit. So Obviously, it's a very delicate situation, and I'm pretty sure the club are completely aware of all the minor details that we're not aware of. If at any point the club believe that what's happened is true and that Partey is in legal trouble, he shouldn't be playing. He should not be wearing that shirt. I don't care how good you are. You're not bigger than the club and you are not above the law. Okay, so it's very difficult for me to comment. I don't know the full details. No one does except from those involved. Okay, but the rumours are the club knows. Why is he playing? I don't like that. It's not a good look. And, you know, to combine this with point number 5, we still need a central midfielder. What if in a month we are without Partey? You can see just how instrumental he is today, playing in that holding role in between Ødegaard and whoever may play next to him, Xhaka, Fabio, whoever. Vieira, by the way, Fabio Vieira. It's just, I don't like talking about this. I'm actually feeling very uncomfortable right now. The allegations are very serious. It seems like some charges have been dropped, but more charges are being chased. I don't want anyone in the club at all, even remotely close to being linked with things like this. So I'm hoping the club are doing the right thing. And of course, the usual saying, innocent until proven guilty, I guess, does come into play here. Just putting it out there, and not comfortable with this at all. Whenever he got the ball, the first thought I had was, oh, not good. And by the way, fair play to the fans booing Lamella. Loved that. We don't like ex-Tottenham scum. But anyway, guys, that is 5 things we've learned today. A 6-0 win against Sevilla. Tell me if you prefer this format to Operation Arsenal. Less about the match itself, but more about what I think about the club every time we play a game and things that we've discovered. And it's quite fun. And I should say, I need to give credit to George Benson, a friend of mine. I haven't spoken to him in a while, but someone pointed me to his channel recently, and he does a series, I think it's called 6 Things We've Learned. So please do check out George Benson. He's a Chelsea fan. Don't check it out if you're an Arsenal fan. You're not going to enjoy that. No, but seriously, big shout out to him. Big inspiration, and I wanna do something similar. So hopefully you enjoy this format. If not, I'm happy to do Operation Arsenal like normal. Maybe we can do a mix of both. Hopefully I'm not too sick over the next few days. I would love to do a home kit review with Ellen, but she can barely talk at the moment as well. So yeah, we'll see. But thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.